What's going on, YouTube? Holy cripes, look at that glare. Anyways, got a care package from Sylar69691. Like I said, bro, I got something already in the works for you and waiting for one more thing. And look at this. I had it already taken apart because you had that thing packaged like, man, it was tough. The pretzel man, he must have really got a kick out of the pretzel story. Anyways, he sent me some. I won't get into every darn base card, but there's a Nick Perry, a Finley, a Dayton Jones, Eddie Lacy. Ooh, look at this, trying to be funny. Not really funny, but there's Vince Young. It might be official. I'll have to check today because that's when the first cuts start coming down. But looks like it. And then he sent me some stuff, just to help other people's PCs if I knew somebody who would like them. This Ronnie Hillman, I probably have a home for. Some Gypsy Queens baseball stuff. The Tiger players are going to be mine in here. I'll collect those. And he sent me a collegiate auto of Jeremy Coleman. I'll probably hang on to that. It's the defensive tackle. Fat guys stay. Just saying. And just some odds and ends stuff that people might need in their. And he also sent me this, and I'm going to keep this 2012 Sage Hit base set. So I'll keep that too, because I'm a set collector. And he had a card in mind for me, and he said the name, and I says, "Oh, I got a few of this guy already, so you better check my photo bucket." And he says, I went and checked and says I didn't have it, and I didn't have it because I had a watch on this, on ones like these, and I absolutely love these cards. Mr. Boyd Dollar from 2010 Contenders, the Super Bowl ticket autograph. Awesome. Boyd Dollar is like probably the slowest wide receiver ever played a game. But he did his job. He didn't complain. He did it well. I love Boyd Dollar. That and Carroll Dale. I love those, hearing stories from my dad about those guys, because that was his heyday. Thanks, Jim. Like I said, I already got something in the works for you. And I got 2 Packer pickups that are awesome. Awesome! This is going to find a magnetic soon. I just got this today. Fullback. Yeah. The best fullback to ever play the game. I'm going to say it right now. Numbered 6 out of 50 from Epic's Letterman. Jim Taylor. This is the second one I have. The only reason why I picked this one up because the price was half the price I picked up my other one for. So that kind of encouraged me. Why not try to do the set? Now the set consists of, it spells out Hall of Fame. So the tough letters to get, because there's not dupes of other letters. They have 10. So there's 50 cards. So they made 10 or 5 sets of these complete sets. But as in Hall of Fame, the H is the rarer one because there's only going to be 5 H's compared to L when there's 2 L's in each one. So there's going to be double that. Now F, there's like, and it spells out Hall of Fame, so the F and of and the F and Fame. Boy, F and Fame. Yeah. So this is not one of the harder ones to get. So there's like the M, the H, and the E are the tougher ones to get. And I don't know what my other one is. I'd have to look. But I'm going to actually try to attempt that set. You basically just going to pick them off when you see them because they don't come up too often. So I got to get 10 of the 50 of these. So it seems easy compared to the Topps Magic Gridiron Stamp Approval set. So Jim Taylor, got 2 of them now. Awesome. And the piece de resistance, the card, I could not believe the price I got for this. Every other one of these certain types of cards have went for more than double than I paid for this one. I'm taking it out of the magnetic because it's stuck in here for some reason. Oh man, I'm so super excited to get this card from 09 UD Black, cut signature of Don Hudson. Now, if you don't know, it's 3 of 8, hand numbered. If If you don't know who Don Hutson is, he basically paved the way to what receiving, wide receiver position is today. He was that much better than everybody else he played with in a time where they only played 12 games, and in a time where it was 75 or more percent passing, or I mean running. So to have him get the number, and the numbers were out of this world for receiving and touchdowns. They were just he would rival as one of the best receivers to ever play the game. One of the best. There's only I put Jerry Rice on a pedestal because I've seen it. If I probably would have seen this guy, I probably would put him on a pedestal. From what I understand, from what I've been told, from what I've done research on, this guy was all better than any player on the field. He just was. He was the epitome of awesomeness for his position. He wasn't any. There wasn't any better player. And to do it in the era that he played, and I'm gonna kind of random off some numbers here. I think it's like over 13 in one season that he had. I think he had like 1,300 yards, and his career touchdowns receiving were just unreal. I think this is the guy that he also kicked for the Packers too, so not as much, but I think this is the guy points wise that that LaDainian Tomlinson had to pass to get the all-time scoring leaders. I think it was Don Hutson, but that's partially because he kicked, but also it's telling you how many touchdowns he scored. So, why can't football be like that anymore? When it was when actually you can hit somebody and not worry about hurting them. I mean, if they get hurt, they get hurt. You know, these guys had 2 jobs. One of them was the NFL. The other one was just staying above water. I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother something else, but I absolutely fell in love with this. The price, like I says, was out of this world. I'm going to say less than $100 for a Don Hutson cut. It just doesn't happen. I think what happened was the eBay seller listed it in a weird area and it didn't show up. If you just put in Don Hutson cut, you wouldn't find it. You have to actually put Don Hutson auto or autograph or autographs, and it would finally show up. That's how I came about it, just by circumstance, because I was typing stuff in. Because you always look, especially or misspellings. I try misspellings a lot too, and that usually gets me to some. But anyways, that's my mail. Thanks everybody for watching, and Jim, thanks for the awesome package, and deuces. Hall of Fame mojo in this video. Very nice.